welcome to round 1. We kept this hand because, you know, we have all three of our mana colors, we have Ice Conceptor, we have removal, and decent decent card here. Excuse me. There's no reason not to keep this hand. Like, which hand do I want if I mulligan to 6? If this was Lightning Bolt, this would have been way better, but it isn't. But I mean, if I can get a Magma Jet under this, a Doomblade. No, I don't have Doomblade. Go for a Throat and. What's the R1? Ultimate Price? Ultimate Price is the name. Yeah. I'm not so sure about artifact creatures. Don't think there's plenty in the format. The guy is slow. Like, he accepted. I started recording, I played an island, I passed, it's his turn, he's already, it's a minute past, wow. Maybe he has connection issues, I don't know. So there he is. Let's go to the next step and see if he stays here. Maybe he just, you know, was in a queue somewhere else and he's now forced to multi-queue, and that's why he's a bit on the slower side. I don't understand it. I think it has happened to me when I was live streaming and I played Momir in between matches, and you know, you're then playing Momir and your match, but it's Momir, right? It's not that hard. But let's say this guy's playing Legacy while waiting for Legacy's cube, and then Q popped and he's drafting and playing, and he's under a lot of pressure, and then he stopped drafting and playing, and he's now playing and playing, which makes it still hard. He at least F6 this time. Fire Eyes is a pretty good draw for me to put on the Ice Conceptor. Yeah, pretty sure you have a response with just a swamp. But yeah, Fire Eyes. Like, next turn if he plays a creature, I can just Chain Lightning it, play play Ice Conceptor with Fire Eyes under it. I think Fire Eyes is one of the best cards to have on the Ice Conceptor. You can burn down small creature, tap down other things, start locking down mana bases, start drawing cards, like. It has all the options compared to something like Far Away. Yes, Far Away is obviously good. Oh, he actually does have something. So Far Away is obviously good. But I think Fire Eyes is a bit better. Although I'm not so sure. It depends on the deck he's playing, of course. Like if he's just playing heavy creature based, I think. Do we want to play Ice Crown? I think we do. Cancel. Let's just play Ice Conceptor and play Fire Eyes under it. It's very unlikely in the colors that he has an answer to it. Like, he could have Mana Tide, but I can pay for it. Disenchant and so on aren't really cards that are main decked. He could be Reanimation because of Dark Blast, and in that case Far Away is better. That's an interesting one. So he plays Dark Blast, which is obviously an okay card. Oops. Yes. But it's very likely the guy's Reanimation, given that he plays a card like Dark Blast with Dredge. It's a good card in Reanimation. That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, guy's Reanimator. Eternal Dragon Man, where that card was played so long ago. Shows Plateau. Really? Dismiss all. So Dredge's Dark Blast shows the Johnny Vengeance and so on. plays Plateau and Passenger. And let's put a stop on his upkeep. Just tap down the Plateau then. There's no reason to well, we could also tap down the swamp, never mind. Yeah, please land. No, it's not. There's no reason for us to do anything here. Might as well just pass the turn and during his upkeep do the same thing. This time we'll tap like this because we actually have the ultimate prize here to do something with. Draw land, which is obviously what we want. Like, even now Fire Rise has already been... Wow, this was Zen step. Fire Rise has already been profitable, right? So let's do this again, this time with the rats. Ah, no, I should have kept one open because of Char. Draw the Frost item, which is nice. This is Whip of Air Boss. Gains haste. It's a good one. It's obviously not that great against the eyes, of course. Dreadboard doesn't really do much against it. So we have 2 cards too many. I think I'll just Chain Lightning the guy. And then discard something like Anger of the Gods. It says exile it, right? Yeah, okay. So during cleanup I discard Anger. Not gonna do anything during his upkeep. I think end of turn we always want to tap down the whip. Avalanche Riders. Avalanche Riders targeting the swamp. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. There's no reason for me to do anything else. The thing is, I'm just gonna tap it down. I actually want to be drawing the cards. Wait, he got it back with whip. Okay. No, he didn't apparently. Why does every creature has lifelink all the time? Okay. So I think we just Magma Jet this because we actually what am I clicking? So put on bottom, put on top. Maybe this was a bit of a mistake because now he can just get it back with a whip. I could have just kept tapping it down. Probably better, but doesn't really matter that much. Archangel, it's okay. The question is, what do I do with it? I think we just ultimate prize it. Or we can ignore it, draw land, play Frostbite and lock this down. But I think we want to be locking this down, so let's kill this. Oh, we don't have, wow. So let's shard it in. Then draw our lands. Play it. Fetch. Play Frost Titan. Lock down the whip. And pass the turn. Wow, we have 5 or 6 black cards in our hand, and the guy had Avalanche Riders. And yeah, I still want to stop in his upkeep. Sneak attack. Nicol Bolas, huh? So we can keep this lockdown now. Which I think we wanna do. And with this, we counter this. And we have this just in case he has something to sneak attack into play. As soon as we draw black, we're really good. So this is gonna be what? Get Eternal Dragon back. It doesn't really matter what he gets, just because of Isochron. He targets what exactly? Avalanche Riders. Yeah, I think that's correct on his end, but it doesn't really do that much. Just tap it for mana. And then, you know, cast Ice. Forbid is a really good draw. Prophetic Bolt is as well. We have to discard something. I think we just discard the Nicol Bolas. Although it's one of my best creatures, let's discard Ultimate Prize or something. I still don't want to do anything there. End of turn. What does this actually read? Beginning of the next end step. So I want to stop on his second main, I think. Just so I can tap this down and he can then not have a blocker for Frost Titan. Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I can tap it down with the Frost Titan. Given that he plays both Sneak Attack and Whip, plus a bunch of reanimation, do I want like green in over red? So cut Prophetic Bolt, cut Dreadbore, cut the Burn, play Trigon, Indrik. Now the problem is that a lot of my fix is red. Play Trigon and Indrik and Ancient Grudge. It seems unlikely that these are good against him. So maybe we do. Maybe we want like this out, this out, this in, this in, this in, and maybe harmonize in. And then cut the mountains, play all this fix for the green, which is too short apparently. Oh, because I don't have enough cards in. So in that case I still want in the Prophetic Bolt. I probably want in the Deluge just against some things. The problem is I probably want an extra Swamp this time. Maybe Tangle Warrior is pretty good against this guy, but I don't think so. Let's just keep in the Char. We can actually keep in Magma Jet as well. Over the Char. I think Magma Jet is a bit better. Given that we have plenty of red anyway. I was getting short on time, that's why I made the decision. But I think having Trigon and Indrik against his two most used cards, I think his deck is built around that idea. Pretty terrible hand, to be honest. We do have Legacy's Lure. It's a greedy keep. It's a way too greedy keep. Let's remove the stop here. But it's very unlikely the guy can have an answer against something as Legacy's Allure. We draw a card we can't actually use yet, but I mean we have plenty of cards. That's why I said we're back in the Magma Jet, by the way, because of the Ice Conceptor. Like I was looking at over my red and was like, hey, Magma Jet should probably still be in here. It's also why Fire Rise is still in the deck and never got cut. The question is, do I want to run Legacy's Lure here into a possible counter? I think I do. Seems very unlikely he has it. Yeah, he doesn't. He just have 6. This card is pretty good. Always yields. Yes. Yeah, okay. Best draw. If he has like Avalanche Riders right now, it's a bit annoying. So Hinterland Harbor is gonna be my best draw. Is that it? Wasteland. Never mind. Hinterland Harbor is no longer my best draw. Yes. Forbid isn't either. So let's discard Harmonize. Now he knows I'm playing green, but there's not much else I can do here. If I draw a land, I can start casting Forbid and stall the game. Martial Coup, X history. Okay then, bro. That's a weird one, but okay. I get it. It's actually an okay play. Yes, yes. City of Brass was probably one of my best draws. I had to use it to tap mana to stop the tokens and then Wasteland, but he just wasted Martial Coup. He could obviously have removed for the Predator. Flooded Strands. Does he play? Oh no, he has Plateau to fetch. That's why. I don't like this new art. It's too cartoony. So there's the Avalanche Riders. It's not. Duplicant. Who the hell plays that card? I guess with Sneak Attack and Whip it's an okay card. So it's a 2-3. Nah, don't really care. Because we can Metamorphose and just steal it again. We can actually Ancient Grudge it, which is probably better. Depends on what we draw. If we draw land, I think one Ancient Grudge plus Forbid. If we don't draw land, Metamorphing the Duplicant and then stealing the Duplicant better. It still stops the tokens then. The guy only has 4 cards, plus I have Legacy's Lure. He has shown that he's just willing to waste cards to go aggressive. So it's very likely that he's just trying to optimize and trying to gain tempo. So we can take tempo away from this guy. He should be winning. But I think I want to keep the... Nah, Metamorph for anything else is probably better. Did not realize it's his turn. Or his action. I'll put it like that. Because he has been playing rather fast, so yeah. I think he just didn't realize it's on him. Temple of Malice, huh? Okay. Put on bottom. And then I think we still Ancient Grudges. It seems a bit better to, you know, use an Ancient Grudge. Then Metamorph, because if he like Wastelands one of these now, I can then I can then just Metamorph a big creature he plays and not always have to Legacy's lure it. So he's gonna go for the City of Brass, which is understandable. I would do the same, especially if you have Avalanche Riders to follow up. So what does Echo exactly say? Under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep. Okay. So we can do the same to him if we draw land with Metamorph. Again, dude, it's on you. So he only plays Plateau for Sneak Attack and Avalanche Riders apparently. Or so far that I have seen. And he runs a bunch of come into play effects. Given that he plays this, maybe going red again over green is a bit better. Excuse me. But I'm not that unhappy about my green switch, I think. Like, yes, it obviously hasn't worked out here, but Nicol Bolas, best draw. I think I have to pay the upkeep for Avalanche Riders if I decide to steal it. Because it says at the beginning of your upkeep, this game under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep. So I have to pay the Echo because it has come under my control. In which case I obviously don't want to pay the Echo, and neither does he. That's an odd one, by the way. I'm surprised he doesn't. Like, why wouldn't you pay the Echo there? What did he get? He showed a plane and then casting Sneak Attack. Okay. Yes. Shackles is an okay card, it's just gonna be coming too late. Maybe Shackles isn't that great against his deck. So I lose because I haven't taken one. No, I still have a turn. Never mind. We draw land, which is obviously what I wanted, and then we're able to drop the shackles. So he's going to combat. I think I want to steal one. I have to steal one. In which case he can just, you know, sneak attack into play creature and win the game. But I have to block because I'm at 4, and then next turn it should be lethal. So there's no way out for me there. That doesn't actually matter, by the way, because of Friction Metamorph just taking this away. The problem is that they come back into his hand. Says leaves the battlefield, yeah. So I have to do this and then not take the angel. That's good enough. So I still think I want to keep these. I think having an answer against sneak attack is worth it. I'm just thinking about Toxic Deluge, but I think this is fine. Let's just submit, like, it's just a fluke that I you know, got screwed there on mana. Although I'm not so sure if I wasn't screwed that I would've won, but... But I did show him my green because of the Predator and the Harmonize. So now he's being slow yet again. I guess he's multitasking, doing something else in the meanwhile. This is also a complaint I have about the client. Normally when you are sideboarding and click submit, you just see your sideboard still. And that's it. And then you can see a timer, how long your opponent still has to submit his. And in this case, it's not existent anymore. Because when I click submit, I go to the screen, so I can't actually look through my own thing anymore. But I also don't see a timer that he has. I think they should add that. Like, sure, maybe they want to give like, yeah, I don't want you to submit, and then rethink and then resubmit, because that's not legal in the rules of Magic the Gathering. Because as soon as you have presented, that's the deck you're gonna play. But at least give me then a timer that shows me how long the other guy has. Because I might as well be like, yeah, I have to sit here for 2 more minutes, or I have to sit here for 1 more minute. It's a difference. I'm gonna keep this. I think having City of Brazzers is pretty good. Assuming my opponent doesn't have Wasteland of Avalanche Riders. Because you can actually cast a bunch of our cards, including the Magma Jet. Has a stop on his draw. Oh. Has a stop on his own draw. Interesting. So let's play the Legacy's Lure again. And then next turn, when he tries to kill this, I'll Magma Jet him looking for more lands. So for artifacts we saw Whip and Duplicant. But I think Whip is in his deck is strong enough for me to run Ancient Grudge or keep Ancient Grudge. Precinct Captain. Okay, so that's an easy target for Magma Jet then. Yes. I think we want a bottom top or something. Or bottom bottom. This isn't bottom bottom. I think we want to be drawing lands anyway. Precinct Captain, huh? Why would he want to put so much pressure on me? Because if I could Legacy's Lord, it's a pretty weird play in his end. There's the Wastelands. Of course he drew the Wastelands. Nah, he might have just had it, but you can understand it's a bit annoying that the guy has it here. Takes the Ancient. Oh yeah, get it. It's not really that much of a nuisance, is it? It's just weird that, yeah, like, why take the Ancient Grudge when I can't even cast it anyway? Obviously I want to use this. Ultimate Prize is an okay draw, but yet again we're stuck on lands. Like, we Magma Jet to scry lands away, but apparently my opponent is also stuck on lands, or he wants to attack first. It's up to him, of course. Yeah, let's remove this stuff. Do I want to do something end of turn here? I don't think I do. We can steal this color and start applying pressure. It's an okay draw. Not really what I wanted, but it's okay. I think we can keep on taking some 2 damage here. It's not that we are that scared of taking 2 damage every now and then. He knows most of the content of my hand, and he's also low on mana apparently. We draw a Predator, which is a god draw. Not only does it block his color, but it also just kills it if I decide not to block. So if he attacks, I'm obviously not blocking because of Dark Blast. There's no reason to block here, and then he plays Dark Blast and I'm like, oh man, you had that? Like, I'm not that big of an idiot. Plus, you know, this just kills this, so. Yes, give me back my card, thank you. So he's only also in 3 lands, as am I, of course. There's his 4th land, so he can get his plateau, but he doesn't. Probably has sneak attack in hand, but yes. Land? Go for it, that's actually pretty okay as well. So we have him on a 7-turn clock, which is the fastest clock you will ever see. Storyteller Artifact or Enchantment. Return target creature. Sure. So he brought in Disenchant just for Legacy Lore? Oh, no. He also saw Ice Conceptor, of course. Can still have plenty of removal for the rest though, so. Grim Monolith is an okay draw. Let's play it like this. And then next turn we can play Frost Titan. Maybe we should have attacked first. How far am I away from casting Nicol Bolas? Very far. First Titan on the mountain then. But it doesn't matter because he has Plateau. So he can cast Sneak Attack here, use Sneak Attack to bring in something that kills the Predator. So Duplicant. Oh, wait, he's stepping totally different. Never mind. So there's a Sneak Attack. There's a Duplicant. Else this makes no sense. Yep. It sucks when you're good at reading this, right? It's only 2 damage though, and it's gonna die, but That's a really good draw. Cancel. Why, you might ask? Because I now also have go for draw and so on. Wait, he's only taps for 3. Oh, damn it. I think I have to. Like, just cast Titan. Apply pressure. And then next turn we have go for a throat and ultimate prize and so on up. Exhume. Yeah, why not? Wait, can I kill this? Is that even possible? No, it can't. Because it's not a color. We can bounce it, which is obviously not what we want to do. Has a pretty wonky deck, but let's make him attack first and then do it, because else he can just, you know, just away, right? Yeah. Do 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 do. Why that? Why would you not tap down Hinterland Harbor? That makes no sense. It's my opponent after all. So we need him to draw a mountain. That's about it. A mountain would be golden. A mountain wins me the game. Although, nah, it's fine. A mountain it is. Yes. I would go for this, by the way. Nah, it says it doesn't untap, so it doesn't really matter. That's an okay card. Like I'm gonna kill it. Although, depending on what he brings in here, Angel. So he's gonna get back these 3. That's a nice one. So we can kill it, or we can fall down. I think we have to. It's gonna die anyway, but then I go down to 3. Oh, we can just ice it, right? I think that's a bit better. Prophetic Ball is not really what I want to draw. Yeah, no, it's just cast out there. Temple. So he has duplicants, put on bottom right. Yeah. So the guy has duplicant, tight hole scorer, and precinct captain. You can only bring in 2, but a giant vengeance is another 3 damage. So end of turn I have to kill this and then prophetic bolt that to keep it down. I think I can also untap this, play Nicol Bolas, but then I think I lose close to. Now I have to. I can't even kill that with Gopher Throat. I can Ancient Gratitude, obviously, which he knows about. So this is a hard one for him, I think. There's no correct choice here. He's always gonna tap down this, so he has to take Nicol Bolas. Why do you take Grudge if you're gonna tap down this? To me, this is a pretty weird play. So he's hard casting this. Okay. Okay, that's understandable. Okay. Yeah, we obviously want to kill that. Seeing that this can't kill an artifact anyway, might as well do it like this. Root bounce crack. Success comes into play tapped, right? Everything seems to be coming into play taps. But that's okay, like we go for the Throat is then Prophetic Bolt to Johnny Vengeance. Or we no, we can go to 1-8-6-5 untap, play Nicol Bolas, destroy Johnny. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can go for it. Now we can't. Why did he not cast that earlier? Such a mistake on his end. Why is my opponent never punished for shit like this? Like, just play this and plus it, idiot. Mine is it. Can gain control of a creature, which is not really what I want to do. I can untap this, but then I'm already so hampered. The Johnny is gonna kill me anyway. I need to cast Nicol Bolas, but then I'll lose to 6 here, just because the guy has Sorin as well. Nope. Let's see what we draw though. Let's untap this and see what we draw. But it's very unlikely I have anything even in my deck. Let's concede. So wonky deck on my opponent. Think I should win this match, but sometimes a bit lucky on the mana. Round 2 and round 3 as well. But you know, my mana base is that stable anyway, so I'm not saying like my opponent got lucky. It's my own deck that's not that consistent, which I said during drafting. So see you guys round 2.